What is going on, guys? Broken Eyes coming at you today with a brand new deck profile of Rockets. This is my brand new Rocket deck. It's a budget Rocket build deck because I don't have Borolo Dragon, which is too expensive just to buy for just one deck. But this is the budget build. I don't think any card is actually over €8. I think the highest one is about €8, and all the rest are like ones and twos for $3. You know, it's actually a pretty cheap deck to actually run or whatever, and it is only going to get support in the future. So at the minute, the Rockets, the way they work is basically being targeted by a Link monster. You get their first effect off. Now the only one we have is actually a Triple Burst Dragon, which is a new card out of Extreme Forces. So that's the only way to actually physically use that effect at the minute, because none of the other none of the other Link monsters actually do that until we get cards like Booster Dragon and stuff like that. But other than that, it's actually a really fun deck, especially for the Link monsters, and yeah, it's just fun. So I'm going to go over and just show you guys. It's not really such a competitive deck, but it's just, I like the way the Rocket monsters look and stuff, and they play kind of fun as well, like a spam sort of dragon deck. So first off, you have to run Magna Rocket Dragon. So I'm going to read off some of the effects and the way they work. I think all of them have 3 effects as well. So basically, the Link monster targeting it. So if a Link monster effect, it targets this face-up card on the field. Quick effect, you can destroy this card, send one monster on the field to the graveyard. So that's the Link effect, and then all the rest of them have this second effect. So if this card was destroyed on the field by battle or card effect and sent there this turn, you can special one Rocket monster from your hand or deck, except Magna Rocket Dragon, and you can only activate that once per turn. So at the end phase, as soon as they get destroyed, you bring a different one back. So that's all. I'm not going to read out the rest of the Dragon's effect, but all of them have that. I'll read out the Link effect, which is the only thing that makes them different from each other. Next, we have Auto Rocket Dragon. So this one is basically, it destroys, sends a spell and trap card to the field. If it's targeted from Link, it sends a spell and trap card instead. So this one is monster, this one is spell and trap. There's that. Next, we have one of the new cards, Metal Rocket Dragon. So this one is when a Link monster effect is activated, targets the face card on the field. Quick effect, you can destroy this card and destroy all of your opponent's cards in this column that this card was in. And then during the end phase, like I said, they all have the same effect. Next, we have Shell Rocket Dragon, probably one of the best looking ones. It just looks bulky and cool. So this one's effect is when a Link monster effect is activated, it targets this face-up card on the field. Quick effect, you can destroy this card, then destroy one monster in the column card this was in. And if you destroy any monster in this card adjacent zones. So yeah, so there's that as well. So they're all pretty good, but they're basically they have actually pretty nice standard kind of like 1700 attack, 2000 defense. This one has 1800 attack. It's actually not too bad. Then we have the strongest defender, which is 2200 defense. Anis the Rocket Dragon. So this one is when a Link monster is activated, the target's face card on the field. Quick effect, destroy this card and make one face-up monster on the field unable to attack. So that's probably the weakest one, and I'll definitely remove this one probably when more support comes out. I know there's one Frag Dragon, I think, or something like that. It's coming out the next set. It's going to be definitely make this deck a little bit faster, a little bit better as well. So yeah, so that's it for your Rocket Dragons. That's all the ones you run. So I run like a maximum of each. Next, for a little bit of dragon support as well, is Gateway Dragon. So Gateway Dragon is kind of like your Goblin Burg in a way. So if your opponent controls a Link monster, you can special summon this card. A lot of Links it now, so it's a free special summon. And then once per turn, you can special summon a level 4 dragon, Dark Dragon from your hand. So it's like your Goblin Burg as well. So you can actually special summon it because all of them are Dark Dragons. Not bad. And then we run the little tech of Destrudo, which is basically special summon a level 7 synchro monster. So just basically, if you have Gateway Dragon on the field, you can pay half your life points from hand or grave, and then make this card lose 4 levels, and then it equals 7 anyway. So you synchro for that, or you can just use it for a Link fodder or whatever. So that's it for the monsters. We're running 20 monsters, so 20 monsters and 20 spell or traps. Next, one of the most beautiful cards in this deck, Quick Launch. So basically it does It's a quick play spell, so basically you just special summon a rocket monster from your deck, and it gets destroyed during the end phase. So you can either let it be destroyed, and then get its effect off that way, or you can use it for what's it called? You can use it for link effect. Now what you can also do is set it, and then you can use it on your opponent's turn, so you have a free monster the next turn during the end phase or whatever. You can do that too, and then you have Squib Draw, which is target a rocket monster you control, destroy it, and if you do, draw 2 cards. So a really, really nice card as well, and lovely artwork as well. I like the fact that they're all secrets, they just look really cool. Next, for the new card we got is Boot Sector Launch. Really, really cool card, even looks cool. So basically what it does is all rocket monsters on the field gain 300 attack and defense, which is pretty good compared to their stats are already pretty well. Then you can activate one of these effects, so special summon 2 rocket monsters with different names from your hand in defensive position. So that's straight away a link to for nothing, just having them in your hand. So you really want to get this card to your hand first turn. I wanted to run Terraform in the deck, but I wanted to see, maybe you tell me what you guys think I could take out for the Terraform, and maybe Anesthetic, Rocket Dragon or whatever. I can take out 2 of them and add 2 Terraform. I don't know yet, but the other effect you can do is if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, special summon rocket monsters with different names from your graveyard in defensive position up to the difference. So that's a really, really good effect. I mean, it's free link monsters for days. So that's it for the rocket cards. Next, because of the new ban list, we have 3 Mind Control. Just a really, really good card. As soon as your opponent summons something, you just take it for free and use it for link summoning. Very, very easy. Or even the synchro summon, you can do that too. Next, 2 Scapegoat, because you can very easily just go into 2 link monsters and then make a link 4 or whatever. Very, very easy. Next we have the 1 Soul Charge, because you're going to be having a lot of monsters in your graveyard and stuff. You can just special summon them all and go for a crazy link play, or set up your plays or whatever. Next, the ban list again, Monster Reborn. The ban list is official as of the 5th of February, which is actually really, really cool. So that is it for the spell cards, guys. Really, really, like, it just seems, it's really nice deck to play. It's actually kind of fun, just a fun play. I've been playing it, actually a good bit of it online now, and I don't win every game, but at the same time I'm holding my own, and it really, the only time I win a lot is because of the extra deck. So when like a Topological Tresbane, I think it's called, when that card comes out, it makes it a lot better. Yeah. So we have, they have Solemn Judgment. So Judgment basically is live anytime during the start of the game. You're going to have to give up 4,000 life points, of course, but late game it's much, much better. And then we have the 3 Torrential Tribute. Now this one is the Platinum Rare or whatever. That's why I hate the Platinum Rare. It's so dark. But yeah, and I just want to say the trouble I had to go through to find my common Torrential Tributes. Oh, like, if you guys are like me or whatever, I have lots of like tins or whatever storage, and I forgot I even had Torrential Tributes or whatever, but as soon as they came out the bandits, I had to go look for them. So it turns out I have exactly 3 and lots of tins, and they weren't together, so it took me a long time to find them. But they really work well in this deck, because Torrential Tribute, think about it, you can destroy your own rocket monsters, and in the end phase you're going to get free monsters as well, which is really, really good. You have to, like, I think 3 is a must have as well, because it just helps this deck out so much. So now let's get into the extra deck. So the extra deck, first off, we have Triple Burst Dragon. So basically it's 2 monsters except tokens. Once per turn during the damage step, when a spell or trap monster effect is activated, quick effect, you can negate the activation. If this card attacks a defense based monster, inflict piercing damage during the main phase, except the card was special summoned, you can tribute this card and target 1 link 2 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it, you can special summon level 4 lower dragon from your hand. So I don't even think you can get the effect off yet. Sorry. I don't even think you can get the rocket monster's effect off yet. No, it doesn't seem like you can. So, like I said, the deck isn't the best at the minute. This card's not bad, like, but it's just when Booster Dragon and stuff actually comes out, it's going to be a lot better. Next we have the Topological Bomber Dragon. Now if you have Burrow Load or Firewall, I don't have the money for those cards. They're just crazy, and I haven't pulled them in all the little packets I run. But even if you run 2 of these, this makes this kind of budget as well. The fact that he's probably the most expensive card. He's not even that expensive, but really good card with his inflicting damage. And then as soon as you special summon a monster to get destroyed, which you don't mind because rockets special summon themselves and stuff, really, really good. Next, For Destrudo, this card's actually really good, and whatever synchro monster you summon with this card. Basically, when this card is link summoned, you can pay 500 life points, target level 5 or higher monster in your graveyard, special summon it to the zone this card points to. It cannot attack. Also, it has its effect negated, so you can still special summon another thing just to go into your Burst Dragon or whatever, which is fairly easy. Destrudo, if it's in the graveyard, you special summon it for free and then go into this. Pretty cool. Then we have the one Decode Talker. Decode Talker is just a good card in general. Then we have Trigate Wizard, because there's a lot of pointing down, point up. You know what I mean? You can use his co-links or whatever, because a lot of these, even triple burst, goes up, down, and left. So you can have these a lot very easily all connected, and then he gets effects based on that. Then we have the 2 Proxy Dragon, which is just in general a good generic one. And when Lan Pholinkus or whatever that comes out, I'll be running one of each maybe, or even 2, I'm not sure exactly. Then we have the 1 Mrs. Radiant for the Scapegoat. For the synchro monsters, we run Clearing Synchro Dragon, because this is one of my favourite synchro monsters out there. We have the 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, because you do run the field spell, and it also is a good way to just special summon another monster from your hand. And then we have the 1 Black Rose Dragon, because you don't mind blowing up your own monsters, because you will gain off effect. The way this deck works is kind of play it slow until you have a lot of material and stuff, and your opponent, each time to destroy them, they're going to keep coming back, and then you keep doing that and get bigger plays. So late game, obviously, it's good. Then you have the Utopia package, because you do have the new Metal Rocket Dragon and Magna Rocket Dragon, which are 2 level 4s, and then you have Baguska, which is also a good card with negating effects and stuff. So that is it for the deck profile, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and trust me, this deck, don't be giving out about it. It's going to get better with time, and I just wanted to show you now, while it's in probably its weakest form. It's even not that actual weak, but it's in its weakest form at the minute. But when the next cards come out and stuff, and hopefully in the next set we get some OCG imports and stuff for the deck, it's going to get a lot better, especially like Cybers as well. As soon as we get some of those V-Jump promos and stuff in actual TCG, it'll be a lot better. And I actually really like the deck as well. So anyway, thanks for listening, guys, and good luck.